Hey, what's up guys? Ryan here with CHIIRP. Thank you so much for taking a minute to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the most critical time, the most important part of the lead process, the process between generating a lead and closing a sale. We're going to talk about the most important part. So if this represents like everything that's going on, right? This is all your leads. This is all your, not your leads, your potential customers. This is everybody that's just out there, right? Out in the world. They're looking at their phones, they're watching YouTube, they're scrolling through Facebook, they're doing all these things, right? And the miracle of the internet is what allows us to get our message in front of these eyeballs, right? And get our message. And what happens is they see our ad, right, on Facebook. And what's really cool, what makes the internet awesome is that anybody can do this. You don't have to be a major corporation that can buy millions of dollars worth of airtime or anything like that. Anybody with any budget can get eyes on their ad, okay? And what happens is one of these guys, right, looks at your ad and says, hey, I'm interested in that thing, right? So they click the button, and that's the whole magic of the internet. That's the whole reason the internet exists, is because of that button click, right? So they click the button and they get taken to your page with your form where you can generate the lead, right? You can have them put in their name and phone number, and now you have generated a lead, okay? So now that's anybody can do this, right? Anybody can do this part where they generate that lead and they get the name and number, and now they have a lead. But at that point, that's the hardest part. At that point, that's the hardest time, right? Because now you got to take that data, that name and that phone number, right? And you got to turn that into a happy customer, okay? You know, big smiley face. You got to turn that, you got to take that name and number and turn it into a happy customer, okay? So this is what we're going to call the lead nurture process, right? This part between here and there. So there's all sorts of stuff we can do to follow up with our lead from here to there, right? Text messages and all that. But the most critical time, the most important part is right here. This little space right here, and it's 5 minutes long. And it's even getting shorter than 5 minutes, okay? You basically have 5 minutes from the time that the lead submits their information to connect with them and make a meaningful and give a meaningful response to them giving you their name and number, okay? So there's two ways that you could do it before, okay? You could pick up the phone right then and call the phone number, okay? So you could call them and hopefully they'll pick up, all right? If you call your leads within that 5 minutes, you may see a 15 to 20% answer rate, okay? So that means 80 to 85 of your leads, if you generate 100 leads, 80 to 85 don't even answer the phone. So you don't even connect, you don't even talk to them. So you may get 15 to 20% to answer the phone. So you better be a killer salesperson that can close a deal with a very small number of leads, or it's just not gonna work out. Now, the other way to do it is to automate it, right? And you send them an email, okay? The moment that they submit their information. Now, this is cool because we can get the email into their inbox within 5 minutes. The problem is getting them to actually open and read the email. We usually see about the same numbers, okay? So in either case, if you pick up the phone and call the lead, or if you email the lead, you're gonna connect with about 15 to 20%. This is gonna be more effective because you're connecting over the phone, and that's usually more personal. It's more personal than an email, okay? But again, you're only connecting with 20%. That means 80% of your leads are not even getting the message. They're not even seeing what you have to offer. They submitted their information, they raised their hand and said they're interested, but we failed to connect, right? So what do you do in order to connect with those leads in a meaningful way, right? We thought about this and we did this, we tried this, and we started connecting. We did this through 125,000 leads, and we were able to connect with 98% of the leads within 30 seconds, okay? How do you think that compares to 20% and to 15%? The way we did this is the moment that they submit their information, we send them a text message, okay? This has the effectiveness of email as far as delivery goes. We get it to them in about 10 to 20 seconds. Their phone dings with a new text message. But the difference is that everybody checks their text messages. Okay, so 98% of those messages go and they read it. That allows us to do the same thing as we're doing here, only we're connecting with 5 times as many of our leads. Okay, 5x the number of leads. So I can buy 100 leads and connect with 98% of them in 30 seconds, while my competitor is buying the same 100 leads and only connecting with 20, maybe 30% over time, if they're lucky. This has allowed us to completely change our business. We're able to spend more to get leads because we make more money for each lead. So we're able to be more competitive, drive more traffic, and get more leads because we're connecting with more of them. So this is the most critical time right here, this 5 minutes. And like I said, this 5 minutes is getting shorter and shorter. Our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter. So if you're generating leads online and you want to make the most of those leads, the most important thing you can do is connect with them right away. And right now, as it stands, text message has the highest open rate of any medium, okay? So there's no other medium, email, phone calls, direct mail, Messenger. Facebook Messenger is really good, but it still does not have a 98% open rate on the messages. So if you're generating leads online and you want to convert more of those leads into actual customers, the best thing you can do is connect with them right away, start the conversation, and then take them through a nurture process. This entire process can be built in our system. It's very simple to do. If you're interested in checking out a demo, we can show you exactly how this would work for your business. We'll show you step by step how you can set this up and be generating leads for your business and connecting with them more authentically. If you're already generating leads and you want to connect more authentically and faster with them, we can help you with that too. Below this video or somewhere on this page, there'll be a button for you to click that will have a link to a scheduling page where we can do a live demo with you. We'll jump on, we'll talk specifically about your business and how we can help you get this implemented so you can convert more of your leads into sales. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the live call.